In this episode, I'll talk about concept art. Concept art is a form of art which are using in various entertainment industries, especially for creating movie, for making video games, and many other purposes. Especially concept art is to create project and a visual language in front of the technical persons to generate real things. So it's like a pre-production things. Artists create concept art to demonstrate or visual the images or the story of a concept. Suppose someone wants to make a science fiction movie. So a writer just write a story about his concept. At that time, what a concept artist do, he just visual the images of the story. He create a visual language of a concept. So it is easier than to create or animate or taking film for the producer. So nowadays, lots of concept artists doing their concept art digitally rather than manually. We can see in Star Wars movie that in 17th and 18th they had large painting on the canvas, but nowadays Photoshop and many others painting software allows us to paint digitally. It's convenient and it's easier without color, without taking manual brushes. We can create a beautiful illusion of concept art. So few things are very remarkable to create concept art, because if you wanted to build a concept art, you need to study material study, because concept art basically show us an environment with characters. So character, if you wanted to develop a character, every character can be a message of different types of textures. So each type of texture has different visuals. So it is important to study material. Suppose shiny materials, glass or water, those are shiny materials. You need to also practice matte materials like wood, then wall, a brick. These are little matte materials. And you may also need to study different types of textures like smooth texture, rough textures. There are two types of textures like visual texture and non-visual, which is tactile. So after that, you also need to do environment study, because a character always you'll have to show a character with a suitable background. So environment study is also a vital factor. And thirdly, character design is important for a concept art, because a main hero of a concept art is character. So you'll have to set this character in such environment which actually tells the total story, total environment properly.